Good morning, everybody, and welcome back once again to Transwest Truck Trailer RV. I'm Mark Love, and today I'm going to be showing you what's virtually a new product for our lot. It's the Winnebago ERA. Now, we've carried the ERAs in our Grand Junction location, but we just started carrying the unit over here in Frederick. And this is a 2023 model. It is the 70B floor plan, which in my opinion is the best one if you do want to do a little bit of camping or longer stays because of the bigger refrigerator. We'll show you that when we get on the inside. Let's go ahead and talk about a few of the features as we walk around the outside. First of all, the iridium silver is really a nice color. Great looking color, and this is a 4x4 chassis. You can tell by the clearance here. So if you're a skier, somebody that does like to get off-road into the backcountry a little bit, you've got the clearance here. You've got the true four-wheel drive with the high-low range. Of course, the Mercedes Sprinter chassis, this is the 1-ton chassis, so it's a 170-inch wheelbase. You have dual tires on the back, and that means you're rated to tow 5,000 pounds. And of course, they are all powered by the V6. It's a 3-liter diesel engine, 188 horsepower, and about 325 foot-pounds of torque. Everything's easy to access here as far as your wiper fluid, your oil levels, coolant and everything. You do have a positive terminal right here. If you need to jump it or help somebody jump theirs, you have a positive connection and a negative right over here. Makes it a little easier than getting at the battery, which is kind of under the driver's feet inside. A couple other options I'll talk about on these new 23s. They have the lane assist and the active brake assist. And boy, I mean, it's really active. If you're not paying attention and somebody jumps out in front of you, it will bring you to a stop almost immediately. That's a great safety feature. It's also got the crosswind option to help stabilize it, the signal and the traffic sign recognition too. And you've got the Hey Mercedes MBUX radio. So all of the latest electronic features are in this unit. It's really a nice, safe unit to drive when you're going down the road. Let's come on back over here. A couple of things on the outside I'm going to point out. Now, this has a 3-burner propane stove, and you do have a propane tank, which is right down here, as you can see. So your furnace, your stove do run on propane. This one also has the diesel generator. That's a nice feature because you're pulling off your fuel tank rather than this propane tank for your generator. Okay, in this compartment, we have our macerator and our water switches. So you literally have a pump here that this hose is connected to pump out your solid waste. One of the beauties of that is you can pump things uphill if you need to, and it cleans it out better. But here is your water pump switch, your drain pump right there for your macerator. You've got your freshwater valves here if you want to power fill the tank or use city water. You have a black tank flush. So everything that all the motorhomes have that use holding tanks, it's all right here in this little compartment. And having that macerator actually is a really nice feature. It'll help keep the odors down and help you clean out your black tank a little bit better. Okay, as we move around the side here, I'm going to show you the ladder. This came with the ladder option, and most of them don't. So it's a nice feature. You actually can climb up here, but I'm going to put it over on the side where it's meant to go up and have Jody go up and show you the roof, because there is 200 watts of solar panel, and you've also got a luggage rack up here. So if you want to bring kayaks or, a storage pod, you've got room for it. Okay, and if you dare. So as you can see, you've got the solar panels, both front and rear, and that nice rack all the way around. So you can buy, tie downs, like say for kayaks, paddle boards, things along that line. Maybe you want to carry a Thule with extra room for your clothes. Plenty of room up here on this unit. Okay, let's move around the back. And as you can see, this is where I just removed the ladder. I'll screw it back on here when we're done. But this is a 5,000 pound rated tow hitch, 500 pounds of pin weight. You have your 2-inch receiver right here. You also have your 7-way plug right there. And when we open this up, and I like how these open all the way up. You can see back here with the couch up, this converts to a bed. It kind of comes down, but we've got some storage area back here. Right now we've just got our power cord in there, but you've got a pretty good area there for extra storage. This is where your table would ride. I've got that set up inside. And this little extension is when you make a bed up there and you want some more support in that middle section. That's right here. And then also got the nice day-night screen. So, you know, if you're out in the desert camping and it's rather warm at night, you can leave your doors open, have the screen come down all the way, seal it off from bugs and everything, get you some nice airflow through there. Okay. Okay, let's move around on the passenger side. And first thing I meant to show you was we do have a 16-foot awning here. Now, this is a motion-censored awning. If the wind picks up and really starts to howl and it gets bouncing, it's going to shut up for you automatically. And we've got a string of LED lights out here, and we have a porch light in the back. You can see there's some outside speakers there from your entertainment system. Over here, we do have a input for cable TV or a portable satellite maybe, 12 volt right there. This is an auxiliary port for your solar. Maybe you carry one of those 80 to 100 watt suitcase type solar panels. You can plug it in right there. You don't have to do any extra work. And then of course we've got a couple of outlets also. Okay, let's step inside. Well, before we do that, let me point out a couple other things. It's really tight in these Class Bs, so we'll be moving back and forth a bit. But I like the screen door that they've gone to. Provided you don't have a dog that's going to run through that. This seal's really nice. It's very easy. And again, if you're out camping at night, you can leave your doors open and seal yourself off from all the bugs. That moves really smooth. And a couple of things right back here I want to point out. This is your freshwater inlet if you're going to gravity fill it. And also when it comes time to winterize it, your winterization valve is right here, so it makes it very easy. Also up above here, you can see I've got my awning switches, my battery disconnect right there. And then this floor plan here, I was telling you, has the big refrigerator, only 3 bucket seats instead of 4. And get a shot down here, because this seat is removable. And if I want to flip this lever down, I can take it out right here at the floor level, so it does leave the base, but the entire seat comes up. And this seat also pivots. And as we get in here, I'm going to set up a table and kind of show you how 3 people could sit around and eat or play cards, something like that. But as long as we're here, let's go ahead and step inside. And I don't know if you want to partially close that behind you, keep some of the heat in. Okay. Again, this is the ERA 70B floor plan. And push button start. This is the new 7-speed transmission. Well, they've had it for a couple of years, actually. You've got the MBUX Mercedes radio. Let me see, turn my fan down a little. So it's nice. It's got the Hey Mercedes feature, and I'll demonstrate that in a minute. Up here on your dash, I've got controls on the left-hand side here. Can kind of scroll me through. That's showing the radio. I can switch to Sirius. You do have a kind of a temporary subscription to Sirius Radio there. And also we have some controls here. This is, for our cruise control. We set that, let me see, right here. And then getting back into our main screen, I can scroll through to the media center. I can pair my phone, Bluetooth it in, go to my settings, and here's where I can go through and for the vehicle, let's say, the rain sensor. What do I want? I want it, maybe moved up to low sensitivity so it's not coming on so fast. You do all that right here on the left-hand side of your steering wheel. Over here on the right, kind of controls what's over here by the radio, and a lot of them are the same systems. I can pair my phone there. I can go into navigation, but I was telling you this has the Hey Mercedes feature, and one nice thing, you can just say, Hey Mercedes,
how can I help?
Navigate me to Las Vegas, Nevada. And it'll take a few seconds here.
Guidance to Las Vegas, Nevada is starting.
There you go. So if you're going to make a wild weekend trip with the boss's new vehicle, that's how you get there.
Please proceed to the highlighted route.
Hey Mercedes,
How can I help?
turn off the navigation. So
Canceling route guidance.
you can see how convenient that is. And admittedly, I'm a bit of an older guy. I'm not the most tech-savvy person there is. I would have a much better chance with one of my kids coming in here and showing me how to use it. But it's simple to learn. So don't be intimidated by it. Really nice feature. Again, you've got your lane assist. It gives you warning when you go outside of your lane. The active braking, great safety feature. So enough about the dash and cab area. Now, one of the things I want to do here is pivot this seat, and you have to kind of get the right orientation. I have to move my seat forward. Now I'm clear, and I can start to move it back. And you have the buttons on the door for your seats. You just got to remember that they work in reverse. So there we go. And as you can see, I can pivot all of these seats. Let me get this one around. Oops. There we go. And I hate to do it, but I am going to ask you to step up front, Jody, and I'm going to grab the table and set it up and show you what it looks like here. So you've got a couple of places you can put this pedestal table. But when you put it right here, now you've got a really convenient place for 3 people to sit here and have a meal, to play cards, if you want to work on your computer. This actually turns, and you can always find an angle that makes it easy for you to get out, or maybe the driver, you need to tilt it the other way. So just a very convenient table. And then when you are traveling, let me take this off. And I like the composite material. It's lightweight and very strong. And there is a holder right behind this chair for this pole. I'll put it back in there when I'm outside. It's a little awkward right now. And as long as we're talking about a table, let's take a look back here. And another way you might use it is sitting back here. Now this this unit has 6 seat belts, 3 in the back, 3 up front. So if you do have kids, and there are even car seat tethers. So if you have young kids, you can put them all back here. But, you know, it's easy to see, getting 3-4 people around here very easily to have a meal. And then at some point, you're most likely going to want to turn this into a bed. And when you do that, basically this rides right here. And then if you remember, behind here there was one more little piece that would fill in here to give you some support. Now, I probably should have stepped this way first. Right here we've got some switches. Let me get a shot of this after I put it down. That's my light. Sofa up, sofa down. So I'm going to convert this to a bed right now. The nice thing about this, without the table, you can use this as 2 single beds. And that does make it a little bit easier to step in from the middle rather than having to crawl across. But you can see how easy that was. And like I say, there's another support for right here. And now, basically, we have a queen sleeper. Let me get out of the way again. Now, I know people that have had these models, and once they made it into a bed, they got a foam topper, put it on, put their sheets on, and it was always a bed. It never got converted back into a couch, but, you know, however it works best for you. And then when I want to put this up, again, it's just electric. Pops up fast and easy. And like I say, if I were traveling, this table would store right back here. Kind of awkward to do from inside, but I suppose you could do it if it's raining. The pole goes up behind the seat. Let's talk about the storage in this area as long as we're back here. First off, we do have an area where you could hang some shirts or, you know, have a little wardrobe area. This box has things like your outside shower, your microwave tray. There is a water filter on this one. But you see you've got a nice little storage area there. We do have a 22-inch TV. And then up here, we've got our radio, and there are outside speakers, like I said. You've got some 110 outlets. Again, USB ports, cable or antenna, if maybe you're using a portable satellite, all right here. Now, the rest of these compartments back here are all storage. And it's amazing how big this compartment is. Actually, we've got some floor mats that go up front. That black bag there is your blackout curtains for the cab. But maybe get a shot in there and show them how much room you've got. It goes from side to side. It's actually quite tall. We had a rep a number of years ago. It was actually a road truck rep, but they used the same chassis and they had the same floor plan. And he said when him, his wife, and their 2 kids went, they were able to get all of their clothes, the whole wardrobe, right here in this compartment. So we've got a lot of room there. And then we come down the driver's side. You can see we've got 4 nice large compartments here. And I like the fact that they left an open spot here, so if you have longer items, you can get in there. These B-vans, they don't have outside storage. But between what you've got in your overhead cabinets, the back cabinet, under the couch, and then your wardrobe closet here, you can see there's more than enough room for 2 people. Okay, we're going to take a look at the bathroom now, and let me fold this out of the way for you. This is a typical wet bath. I think it's roughly 24 by 43 inches. You can see your toilet is there, porcelain bowl toilet. You get a little wash sink, your shower. The drain basin is all in one piece molded fiberglass. And then you do have a bar up there. Again, you probably use this as part of your wardrobe when you're traveling. This is a great storage area. And then as you need it to use it at night, you just have to move those items. Okay. This is what makes the 70B floor plan. It's the kitchen and the refrigerator here, in my opinion. First of all, look at this counter space. You've got a 3-burner propane stove, and if you've watched any of my videos, you know I like cooking over gas. A lot easier for me than using the induction. You have a nice stainless steel sink there, and a bamboo cutting board for up above. Down below, we've got 3 nice sized kitchen drawers. Over here we do have some storage under the sink. And if you're wondering what this is, you've got a water heater or furnace under there. There's access to one of your components. Back here we get a couple of more pull-out drawers. And a microwave under your countertop. So if I'm going to go out and stay for a week or so with a 6 cubic foot refrigerator, might as well show you that right now. A 2-door refrigerator with a separate freezer. You've got a lot of room for your food there. You can bring some frozen meats or whatever frozen items you take along. In most of these Sprinter Class Bs, the refrigerator is under the countertop. It's only a 4 cubic footer. So you get 50% more space with this refrigerator. And what you're giving up is that 4th bucket seat over here. So it's, if you need to carry more people, you may not go with this floor plan, but I think it's one of the best ones for staying in. Of course, we have our manuals here and a nice little storage area over your refrigerator. And then one more spot here for storage. Well, we're right here by the door. I'll show you your master control panels. So here is where you can turn on all your lights from here, or you can do them individually in the back. Got your monitors for your fresh tank, black, gray, your LP, your batteries. You can see our solar panel is flashing right now. There is 200 watts of solar up there. It'll keep your batteries charged. I need to get this reset. It's been inside all night. And then, of course, you can go through. You do have an auto gen start. And the nice thing about that is you can set the parameters, what time you want it to turn on, what time you want it to turn off. You never have to worry about running your batteries low. And then all of your others, if awning switch here, this is our air conditioner there, like I say, water pump. Our furnace is a Truma system, and that's operated right down here. This is a propane system. And then, we can scroll through, set our temperature, and it'll take a few minutes to turn on. Master light switches right here for the ceiling, bathroom, overhead lights. You can kill them all right here. So as you walk in the door, and the battery disconnect I showed you is right behind this chair. Everything is right here. It's really easy and convenient for you. It does have a fantastic fan here. This is a great way to cool your coach down when you don't need to use the air conditioner. Open any of these windows and turn that on, and it really creates quite a nice breeze. This cranks out all the way. I would generally maybe open the back, put the screen down, and let it pull through this way if you are out camping in the summer. Once again, this is a ERA 70B 2023 model, and it is a 4-wheel drive, which is a nice feature. If you want to set up a time to come look at this or any of our units, please reach out to us. Again, my name's Mark Love. You can use my cell phone, which is 970-631-0083, and feel free to call or text me with any questions. You also see my email down there, I believe, mlove@transwest.com. Let me know if you have any questions. Once again, folks, safe travels out there, and until next time, happy trails.